Hey, Sean here from SpeedQuiYi.com. I have a giant unboxing. I believe this is from QiYi, and we're just going to go through all of this together. So let's get into this. Oh my god, there's so much in here. Holy... Yeah, I'm going to have to do a separate video on a couple of these things. This is insane. So I'm going to start with these, because these are the giant ones. And I've got a couple things over here. First we have this lovely stand. So these are the DNA, did they call them? It's the same sort of idea that they have with these puzzles, where it's more of a wireframe. They say QiYi toys. I wonder if QiYi's going to start going by the just QiYi. What I've been told is that these don't have a name. So I'm going to call them the QiYi 2020 cubes, because currently I got a new dog. I'm going to call these the 2020 edition of QiYi's cubes. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to open it like that. So we're going to start with each one, go through the 2x2, the 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, and the Pyraminx. I think I've also told these are more budget ones. So this is magnetic. You can see right here, we've got magnets in there. Also, quick note, I heard someone say, or a couple people have said, oh, do you think they should be magnets like the GAN ones where there's two? All 2x2s have that sort of two magnet setup on each piece. There it is. I think there's only one, might be the Volk, that has magnets actually in the edges, the edge pieces. So as far as turning, corner cutting, it feels very, I don't know, it feels a little papery. Like the pieces are not super solid, they're kind of brushing against each other. But it performed quite well. There's not too much lube, if none at all. There's also, it's a bit loose, but let's do a quick solve on this. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely more budget one, but it's magnetic. It feels a little light. Not as light as the GAN ones, but not nearly as heavy as the Volk. Let's see if the other ones are similar to that as well. So let's look at this 3x3. Okay, right off the bat, it feels small. It's a little bit larger than the Volk. It might be 56 millimeters. So even though I said it felt small, it actually is not. It has some stabilizing tracks in that centerpiece. The edges, or the corners, look a bit like a GTS2 in my opinion, although the edges do not. That's a pretty sharp angle there, although, you know, it's not too often there. There's definitely lubrication on this one. I'm going to guess these are all magnetic. These are all magnetic. Very light turning. Oh yeah, it feels like 56 millimeters. Corner cutting around 45 degrees. So yeah, it also has that almost light papery feeling to it. So if you want a lighter paper feeling cube, these QiYi ones might be really nice. When I say papery, I don't mean bad in any way. It's just sort of doesn't have a like really thick plasticky feel. Okay, so I guess I'll do a solve here. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, it's not a bad cube at all. It's very light feeling. I'm trying to think of what to compare it to. It almost reminds me of the performance of a RS2 that's magnetic, but the feeling of an RS1, the MF3 RS, because it has that sort of lighter, almost blocky feel, but it performs similar to what the RS2. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Not that it reminds me of the GTS2, but the RS2. Okay, let's keep moving on to the 4x4. Oh my god, okay, there we go. That's how I open it. 4x4, let's figure out a size first. Hey, here's the Volk that's 60. Yep, it's 62 millimeters. I like smaller puzzles. I wish more people would go to the smaller puzzles. This is really tight tensions. I don't want to adjust anything right now. I want to kind of do it out of the box. Tensions usually do loosen just a little bit with some use. I think it's mainly just the springs lightening up a little bit, but anyway, so I'm just going to mix this up and do a solve. I do have my phone. I could use my phone as a timer. I won't be using it as a scrambler then, so that's fine. I mean, my time's definitely not going to be as good. One, because this is a 62mm puzzle, and I like smaller ones. Currently, I'm using a 59mm puzzle. Another thing also is that it's definitely a little bit tight and not set up, but I don't want to do any adjustments to it. So we're just going to keep it as it is, and we're going to see how this works out. Okay, looks like blue is a good one to start with, and I've got green afterwards. Oh, there we go. Oh, looked at the wrong edge piece. There we go. I lost my complete focus. I was going to decide I was going to talk while I'm solving it, and then I was like, nope, that's going to distract me. And then I got distracted thinking about talking. Oh, there we go. Okay. With me getting completely lost, that wasn't bad. So, yeah, the performance is nice. It still has that kind of papery feel. If I loosen the tensions a little bit, it would even, I think, open up a lot more. But it's a good... Here's what I like about these so far. It's not frosted plastic. It's not frosted plastic. We've got the standard plastic back. Colors are good. Are these the same colors that they're using on all their puzzles? Yellow. Yeah, they're not like some cheapo or weird colors to deter people from getting them. I feel like these seem to be budget ones, and so I'm assuming it's going to be a lower price point. I don't know yet. Okay, 5x5 is a bit loose tensions, but I'm going to, again, keep it out of the box. I just have to be a little more cautious with this. And here, I'll just scramble it with a scrambler right now. Hopefully I do the scramble correctly. So, yeah. The feeling on this one's really similar to the other ones, where it's kind of papery. It's definitely light. It's got the nicer plastic. These are, I would say, moderately fast out of the box, where you could slow them down, but they're not bad. Some of the new ones that are supposed to be the top tier ones, they're way too fast out of the box. Okay, so here we go. I'll probably speed through this one a little bit just because that's going to be way too long of a video. Whoop. What am I doing? I already messed that up. Okay, so I completely messed up that solve, but this one's really nice. It's really fast out of the box. Similar to the other ones, I feel like I could get nearly the exact same times on any of these compared to something like even the Valk or a GAN puzzle. They're a little more, I think, stable than some of the other newer ones out of the box. But let's check the Pyraminx out. That's the one that I'm really lacking in ability. Tips seem really light to me. Like compared to the Bell, they're sort of, is that still their flagship? I don't think they came out with another one. Okay, yeah, compared to the Bell, this seems really, really light turning. Are there any extra magnets? No, there's no extra magnets, so it's not like you can add more there. Okay, so, oh man, it has been way too long since I've actually done a solve with this yet. See, I already got lost. There we go. And then, oh, nope, here we go. Okay, so all 5 of these are actually really nice. The one thing I would say with it is that they are, all of them are very light feeling. All of them are kind of thinner plastic feeling, so not super heavy, which some people really like. I would almost say that's what some of the new GAN ones are like, where it has that light papery feeling. They're all standard, typical sizes from a few years back. So 62 millimeters, 56 millimeters. Is this 50 or 63? Yeah, this one's in 63 instead of 62, like some of the other newer ones. So the more standard sizes, but definitely a nice lineup to replace what might be their sort of frosted plastic series. Again, no name for them, so I'm going to call them the QiYi 2020 puzzles until we get a name for them. But yeah, leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future, and as always, stop by speedcupyview.com for more news and reviews.